Hi, my name is Ian Ritalik, and for those of you who don't know me, I have supplied decorative lighting to independent retailers and department stores and designers for nearly 20 years now. And I started out in this industry with my dad in retail. And of course, in those days, we didn't have the likes of Amazon around us who were trying to grab our business and offer our customers 50% discount on the same items they could get in the shop. So we didn't have those particular problems. We had other problems, but we didn't have those problems. Unlike you as a retailer today, the landscape has completely changed. The whole way of retailing has changed, and therefore it's critical and crucial that you make changes to the way that you market your business as well. And the only way to do that is to bring yourself and your business's name out of obscurity and into the light so that your customers get to know you. In fact, that you dominate the space, in your particular market. So if you're a lighting shop in your town, for example, or your region, that when your customers or prospective customers are thinking about lighting, that the first person to think about is yourself. So it's really important to get your name out there in the marketplace, that people can get used to hearing you, get used to knowing who you are and what you're all about. And to do that, the cheapest and most effective way to get your name into the marketplace is making use of social media. It is incredibly powerful, and you can create video blogs or written blogs and post them on social media. Facebook is probably the best one for most retailers, but obviously there are other options out there. But the key is getting that message out there and creating really good content that's important and relevant to your particular customer. Now, how do you know whether you're well known or not? Well, just look at your profit line. If your profits are going through the floorboards, or perhaps you're not making as much profit that you'd like to, then it's clear that you're not known well enough in your particular market, because customers are not coming to you. And yes, I know that customers are looking for a bargain, and they're playing you off against the Amazons of the world. And yet there are people who do want to do business with you. Otherwise you wouldn't be in business in the first place. So it's really a question of getting more customers, ideal customers who you like to do business with and who are willing to pay for your services and benefits. And a quick tip here is, when you're posting anything on social media, it's not about you. It's not about your products or your business or your services, because quite frankly, your audience, they don't care. They don't really care about you. I'm sorry to say this, but they don't really care about you and your business, at least not yet. They will in time, but right now they just want to solve a problem that they may have. So let's say, using a lighting example, for example, because that's my background, maybe they got a problem with LED lighting. They don't understand LED lighting. They haven't got a clue where to start, but they know they've got to get it. Perhaps you could create and post a video or a blog about 5 mistakes that people make when looking for LED lighting or putting LED lighting in, and you can create a video or a blog around that. Or perhaps you could write about 10 tips to create incredible mood lighting in your home that will wow your friends. Or perhaps you could talk about what is accent lighting and how can I use it to improve the ambience in my home. So there's a lot of topics and a lot of areas that you can build your message around, and in that way you're talking, you're creating conversations with your audience. And then when you do that a few times, and you're posting every day or every week, and you're engaging with your audience, they're getting to know you, they're becoming familiar with you. When they're ready to make that buying decision, who are they going to go to first? The person that they're going to come to, of course, is yourself. And so this is a great way to get your name out there, but it needs to be done consistently, it needs to be done regularly, and so that we bring your name out into the marketplace, and that you become so well known that people, that's the first thing that they think of when they see you, or when they're thinking about lighting or furniture or whatever your retail business is. And please forgive me for using lighting references, that's just my background, that's my industry. But of course these principles will apply to any retailer or designer, and just fill in the blanks and put in your particular product. Now, of course, when you're creating videos and blogs, content is king, as they say, so the quality of what you're saying to your audience is absolutely critical. When I say that, don't get overly stressed about it. It's better to put something out than nothing, but really think about what you are going to say and what concerns your audience may have, and then think about what content you're going to write that will be relevant to them. So here are 7 tips that will help you to create great content for your particular audience, and here they are. Number 1, answer their questions and provide solutions to their biggest problems. So what are the common problems that your audience asks you? And you probably hear this every single day. So answer their questions and provide solutions to their biggest problem. Number 2, I would recommend that you use video wherever possible. But of course, the quality of the information that you provide is much more important than how you deliver it. So get yourself in front of a camera, test it. The great thing about creating videos for your Facebook page is that you can practice and you can do it over and over again, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but just get it out there. Prolific is better than perfection. So make sure that you're doing the work and you're putting it out there. It's much more important to take massive action than to worry about perfection. You could create a contest or a competition on social media in order to create leads. Remember, this is all about creating leads so that your audience can get engaged and exchange information, so that at the very least you get their email address and their name. Number 4, you could invite them to download some helpful software. Maybe there's some lighting software or furniture software that you could share with them that could be helpful for them. Number 5, always remember that you must over-deliver. I'm talking about in terms of value, not necessarily in terms of the length and time of your video, but over-deliver in terms of the quality of information that you're giving. You have massive expertise. You have incredible expertise that you don't even realize that you have. And this is what I found with most retailers. They downplay the value and the expertise and their self-worth, and they don't realize that most of your customers don't have that. They don't know what you know, and of course you'll have a unique take on that information as well. So again, a great opportunity to share your information, over-deliver, provide massive value, and you're more likely to get people drawn into your particular business. Number 6, your content should be about them and not about you. I have spoken about that, so make sure that the content that you're writing is all about your customers' problems and situations. So put yourself in their shoes, think about what problems they might be going through relative to your industry, and then talk about them. And then number 7, try to give actionable ideas. So it's much more powerful to write, to offer them ideas and tips, resources that can be implemented immediately. That's why the idea of 3 tips to do this, or my 5 secrets of that, is very, very powerful, because people can grab hold of that and implement it straight away. So if you can think of something that can that would invite them to take action immediately, or at least they get this sort of big aha moment whilst they're thinking about your products, you're going to get a much better reaction. So there's my 7 tips on creating great social media content for your particular industry. As I mentioned before, I supplied good quality lighting. My job is to source original and exclusive lighting from around the world. I spend time traveling to various destinations around the world, speaking to suppliers to see what is the latest, what's original, what's good, what's not in the UK market at the moment. So if you'd like to get in touch with me to chat about that or anything else relative to your business, please click on the link below or go to my website, ianretallick.com, send me a message and we'll be in touch, and we'll have a chat and see where we can go from there. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.